Merciful Father, as the first light of day gently slips through the window and touches the still sleeping faces of my children, my heart rises to you in deep emotion and gratitude. A new morning, a new opportunity to witness your grace spreading over this home. Every laugh, every unsteady little step, every innocent word from my children is a living testimony of your boundless love and kindness. I bow my head in thanks, for you have not only given me the privilege of being a parent, but you also teach me to love as you love to love, with patience, with forbearance, and with a faith that entrusts everything into your hands. There are mornings when I wake up with anxiety, afraid that the world out there is too vast. My children are too small, and a parent's heart is so fragile. Yet in the midst of these thoughts, I am reminded that I am not alone on this journey. You, who created heaven and earth, are also the one who sees every breath and every tear I shed. You understand the fears of a father, of a mother, and you have gone ahead to prepare the way, placing around our children sacred hedges of protection. Because of that, I choose to pause, breathe deeply, and say to my own heart, the Lord is still holding everything in his hands. I thank you for your presence in every little thing. In the birdsong at the doorstep, I hear the reminder that you are still in control of all things. In the innocent eyes of my children, I see the very image of grace, a life sustained not by my strength, but by the mighty hand of our Father in heaven. I thank you that you have allowed me to recognize that every good thing in my children flows from you, from their understanding, their personalities, to their kindness. All are seeds of love, sown from your own heart. Amid the upheavals of life, as the world grows more complicated, as values are turned upside down and temptations press in on every side, my heart is all the more grateful to have you, Lord, as our sure foundation. You are where I find peace, the shield that protects my children from evil, the source of light that leads them out of darkness. I thank you that in moments when we seem lost, you still patiently wait and gently guide, that in times when I am powerless, you still work quietly to bring about what is good. You, yourself, teach me that being a parent is not about control, but about surrender, not about holding on tightly, but about placing my children into your hands. And so, as I watch my children sleeping peacefully, I understand that I am merely a steward, while the one who formed them and knows them fully is you. Every plan, every hope, every dream I have ever cherished for them will only be truly fulfilled when resting in your hands. I thank you for this very realization, for it helps me stay calm when facing change, helps me love without fear, teach without forcing, and trust without anxiety. Lord, today I do not first come to ask for anything, but to give thanks. I thank you that each day you preserve my family. I thank you that in the storms of life, you still grant a peace that surpasses all understanding. I thank you that you are at work, even in what I cannot yet see. And in this quiet moment of the morning, I offer you my whole heart, and I lay before you, my children, the treasures you have entrusted to me, asking that you continue to protect, guide, and shape them. For only in your hands are their lives truly safe and complete. Loving Father, as the tide of gratitude gently settles, I realize there is still so much I long to say to you, for the love I have for my children is not merely an emotion, but a holy burden you have placed upon my shoulders. And in the stillness of this morning, I ask to intercede for them, these tender lives you have placed in my arms, that you, yourself, would continue to care for them. Teach them, and watch over them on every path they will walk. Lord, please keep the bodies of my children in your peace. When they step out from beneath the roof of our home and face a world full of upheaval, may your hand be the strong shield that surrounds them. Please protect them so that no danger may touch their bodies. No calamity may wound their souls. Amid paths crowded with temptation and unrest, let them walk in your light, avoiding the dark places, turning away from choices that would lead their hearts away from you. Place around them guardian angels to watch over them, and kind hearts ready to lift them up when they are weak, so that not one of them has to collapse in loneliness. Please also guard the hearts of my children. Lord, this world is filled with so many noises, empty promises, and illusions that make people forget what truly matters. Give my children ears to hear your voice among all those sounds. When their minds are in turmoil, may your Holy Spirit touch them, reminding them that they are loved, chosen, and set apart for a good purpose. Let there always be within them a flame of faith, a small flame, perhaps, but steady, so that even when they pass through the night, they remember that there is a light waiting at the end of the road. Lord, I also pray that my children may have wisdom in every choice of life, as they study, work, make friends, and dream. May your wisdom guide them. Do not let them chase after what is glittering and forget what is eternal. Help them understand that true wisdom is not found in surpassing others, but in humility and the fear of the Lord. Grant them hearts that seek you first, that learn from your word as Hannah taught Samuel, so that in every step of their growth they may be shaped by truth and love. Please also build in them a steadfast character, faithful in small things, kind when no one is watching, quick to forgive instead of holding grudges, ready to love instead of envying. Teach them that true strength does not come from power, but from the humility that stoops to serve. Place in them compassion to empathize, courage to live rightly, and perseverance so they will not give up halfway. May every action and every word of theirs reflect your light in this world. Lord, I also bring before you the future of my children, the years I will not be able to walk with them. Open before them the right doors at the right time. When one door closes, do not let them despair, but help them trust that your hand is leading them to a better path. Teach them to wait with patience, to walk forward with hope, and to see every trial as an opportunity to mature. May every dream of theirs be woven together with your will, so that whatever they achieve, their hearts will still belong to you. And if there are times when my children lose their way, Lord, please do not let them go so far that they can no longer hear your call. When their hearts grow cold, breathe again into them the warmth of their first love. When they fail, remind them that you are still waiting. When they are afraid, let your peace be like a cloak wrapped around their every thought. For I know that only you can protect my children to the very depths of their souls, those places no matter how much I try, can never reach. I place each of my children under the shadow of your wings. May they grow up in your peace, walk in your light, and live to bring glory to your name. I trust that everything I cannot do, you will complete. Everything I cannot keep, you will preserve. And everything I cannot teach, you will inscribe upon their hearts with your everlasting love. Lord, when I think about the future of my children, my desire is not only that they be safe and well provided for, but above all, that they live lives marked by integrity and steadfast faith. For I know the world may admire talent, but only you truly weigh the worth of a heart. I pray that their character will be built on the solid rock of your word, so that when the winds of life blow, they will not be shaken. Teach them what it means to be faithful, not only faithful to others, but faithful in their relationship with you. Teach them to discern between what is right and what is merely easy, between the call of the crowd and the quiet prompting of conscience. Help them not to choose shortcuts to success, but to walk the path of integrity and perseverance, knowing that what is truly valuable does not come quickly, but is formed through endurance and discipline. When the world praises what is outward, may they still choose the hidden way of righteousness. When they are misunderstood or overlooked, may they continue to work faithfully as unto you, without demanding recognition and without needing applause. Please also sow into my children's hearts a spirit of diligence and courage. In a world that loves what is easy and quickly forgets, let them learn to cherish the value of work, to make an effort, and to persevere in pursuing what is right. When they face difficulties, let them remember that you do not take trials away, but you give extra strength to walk through them. When others choose the shortcut, give them the courage to walk the narrow road, where faith is trained and character is tested in the fire. And with every step, may their hearts become more and more like yours, learning to endure, to love, and to lay themselves down in sacrifice. Father, I also pray that my children will have hearts that serve and are open to the community. Teach them to see the needs of others, so they may learn to share and to support. Do not let them live closed in their own little world, but help them to go out, to listen, and to give. May the light of the Lord shine through every small thing they do. A kind word, an act of understanding, so that others may recognize that faith is not a theory, but a living power that touches real life. Let my children become instruments of peace, carrying your love into their schools, their workplaces, and every relationship. And, Lord, please teach them to live in humility and respect. When they are praised by others, may they know how to return all glory to you. When they are criticized, may they learn what is right without reacting in pride. Show them that humility is not weak, self-belittling, but the strength of someone who knows to whom they belong. Let them use the gifts and abilities you have given not to tower over others, but to serve and lift them up. For a mature character does not seek power, but looks for opportunities to love and to help. Please also plant within them a spirit that knows how to listen, so they will not be quick to draw conclusions or rush to judgment. When they face other people, teach them to see with your eyes, to notice the good, to see potential, to recognize the grace hidden beneath limitations. Teach them to use their words to heal and not to wound, to use their time to build rather than tear down. When conflicts arise, may they be gentle without being weak, firm without losing love. That is the kind of character that reflects your image in the midst of a world longing for genuine examples. Lord, help them also to choose wisely whom they befriend and whom they trust. Let them understand that friends are a gift, but can also be a test. When they meet a faithful friend, teach them to treasure that friendship. When they encounter a friend who is not yet good, let them be thankful for the chance to grow in patience. Do not allow my children to be drawn into relationships that pull them away from you, but surround them with pure hearts, who know how to encourage and pray together. Let them find joy in true friendship, where faith is strengthened. Joy is multiplied, and loneliness is wiped away by your love. And as my children step into more mature seasons of life, let them meet spiritual mentors, men and women who fear you and live faithfully. Teach my children to learn, as Samuel listened to Eli, to receive counsel without being offended, to open their hearts when they need to be guided, when the world pushes them to be overconfident in themselves. Remind them that true wisdom comes from those who have gone before them and have passed through the refining fire of faith. Teach them to be grateful for and respectful toward the people you use to instruct and shape them. For through them, your voice is still sounding in the midst of life. And furthermore, Lord, when my children grow up and stand before many different paths, grant them the discernment to recognize sincere hearts among countless faces. When a friend or a teacher is sent by you, open their eyes to recognize this as a grace, not a coincidence. When they need to step back from a relationship for a time, help them to walk away gently in love, without blaming, without bitterness. May every connection in their lives, whether long or short, leave behind a trace of blessing and growth. Please give my children grateful hearts so that they do not isolate themselves from the community, yet also know how to keep healthy boundaries so they do not lose their God-given identity. Let them find joy in being with those who share the same faith, in praying for their friends, in supporting others, and being supported in return. May their very presence become a quiet source of encouragement, like a small lamp that makes no noise, yet does not go out, bringing light to tired and weary hearts. Father, please also teach my children to remain faithful to the community of faith, the place where they are loved, supported, and where together they learn to know you. May they not chase after the approval of the world, but treasure the privilege of belonging to the body of Christ, where each person is a member, sharing in the work and sharing in the responsibility. When my children take part in church, in small groups, let them not be only receivers but also givers, using their gifts to serve, using their time and prayers to build others up. Help them understand that faith cannot stand alone, but is strengthened as we walk with our brothers and sisters, as we sing together, pray together, and share the works you are doing. And in that community, let them learn humility, learn to forgive, learn to love even when others are still imperfect. For it is in that patient love that your image is seen most clearly. I believe that when my children walk with faithful friends and under the guidance of spiritual mentors, their character will become steady like a tree planted by streams of water. They will not be easily shaken by temptation nor quickly fall under pressure, because their roots have sunk deep into the living Word. May their friendships, their mentors, and every relationship in their lives become tools in your hand to shape them and fulfill your plan. And through it all, teach me, as father, as mother, to step back in trust, believing that you are using each person, each circumstance, each encounter to draw my children closer to you day by day. Thank you for quieting your heart to join in this prayer. Please follow the channel and turn on the little bell, so that each new morning we can once again meet the Lord together in His peace and His love.